Welcome to Golden Bachelor. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. Love has a funny way of surprising us. Just when you think you've seen every kind of romance story, life drops a plot twist that nobody expected. And today's story? It's bold. It's sweet. It's a little shocking. And yes, it's very, very romantic. Jordan Heller, known to many as a calm, confident presence from Golden Bachelorette, has just stepped back into the spotlight. But this time, it's not roses, ceremonies, or dramatic goodbyes. It's something far more personal. Jordan has revealed he's in love again, and the woman by his side is much younger. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, take a breath, because this story isn't about numbers, it's about connection, chemistry, and two people who didn't plan on falling, but did anyway. Jordan wasn't looking for headlines. He wasn't trying to shock anyone. He simply shared his happiness, and suddenly everyone was talking. Social media lit up with reactions, some surprised, some curious, some cheering them on with hearts and fire emojis everywhere. Because let's be honest, love stories that break expectations always grab attention. Jordan has always come across as grounded, thoughtful, and quietly charming. Even during his television journey, fans noticed his emotional maturity and calm humor. He's the kind of man who listens more than he talks and smiles like he knows something good is coming. And apparently, something very good did. According to those close to him, this relationship didn't start with sparks flying or dramatic moments. It started with conversation. Long talks, shared laughs, mutual respect. They met in a completely normal way. No cameras, no glam, no pressure. Just two people discovering that they genuinely enjoyed each other's company. At first, neither of them thought much of it. A few laughs turned to coffee. Coffee turned to dinners. Dinners turned to, we lost track of time again. And suddenly, age didn't feel important anymore. Jordan reportedly admired her energy, her curiosity, and her playful sense of humor. He admired his confidence, his kindness, and the way he made her feel safe just by being present. Friends say the two balance each other in unexpected ways. She brings lightness. He brings stability. She keeps things fun. He keeps things real. And together, they just work. When Jordan finally decided to go public, he did it without drama. No flashy announcement, no over-the-top explanation, just a simple reveal that said, I'm happy. That's it. And honestly, that was enough. Fans quickly noticed how relaxed Jordan looked in photos. That smile, the genuine one, not the camera smile, was impossible to miss. And then came the reactions. Some people were shocked, others were inspired. Many said the same thing. He looks happier than ever. And isn't that the point? Love doesn't follow rules written by strangers. It doesn't check calendars. It doesn't ask permission. It shows up quietly and changes everything. Of course, the age difference became the topic everyone focused on, but Jordan didn't shy away from it. Instead, he leaned into honesty. Those close to him say he understands the conversation, but refuses to let it define the relationship, because for him, what matters isn't how old someone is, it's how they treat you, how they listen, how they show up. And from everything being shared, this relationship is full of laughter, inside jokes, playful teasing, moments where they can't stop smiling at each other for no reason at all. Jordan has even joked that she keeps him young while he keeps her grounded. A fair trade, if you ask us. What's refreshing is how natural they seem together. No trying too hard, no pretending, just comfort. And in a world obsessed with perfection, that kind of real connection feels rare. Fans who once watched Jordan searching for love are now watching him live it, off camera, on his own terms. Some say this is his real love story, not scripted, not edited, just life happening. And maybe that's why it resonates so deeply. Because deep down, everyone wants to believe that love can find you, at any stage, in any way, when you least expect it.
Jordan's story reminds us that romance doesn't expire, that excitement doesn't have an age limit, that happiness isn't reserved for a certain
Sometimes
chapter
the
of
best
life.
relationships come after you stop trying so hard to find them. As reactions continue to pour in, one thing is clear. This couple isn't asking for approval. They're simply sharing joy. And maybe that's why even skeptics are starting to soften, because it's hard to argue with genuine happiness. So whether you see this as surprising, inspiring, or just downright adorable, one thing's for sure: Jordan Heller is in love, and it shows. Now we want to hear from you. Do you believe love has an age limit, or do stories like this prove that connection matters more than numbers? Drop your thoughts, share your reactions, and if this story made you smile even a little, don't forget to show some love. Because sometimes the most unexpected romances end up being the most beautiful. Yellow. And what makes this love story even more interesting is how unexpectedly normal it feels. No rushing, no proving anything, no loud explanations, just two people choosing each other every single day. Jordan has always been the type who values peace over noise. Friends say he's not interested in drama or attention, and in this relationship, that part of him feels stronger than ever. He's laughing more, relaxing more, living more. People close to him say he's rediscovered a playful side of himself, the kind that comes out when you feel truly comfortable with someone. Apparently, their dates are refreshingly simple: long drives with music playing softly, late-night talks that somehow turn into early mornings, laughing over the smallest things, inside jokes that no one else would ever understand. And yes, sometimes they tease each other about the age gap. Jordan jokes that she keeps him up to date with trends he never cared about before. She jokes that he teaches her patience without even trying. It's light, it's fun, and it's very real. What's even sweeter is how supportive they are of each other's lives. No pressure to change, no expectations to fit into a mold, just encouragement. Jordan admires her ambition and curiosity. She admires his wisdom and emotional steadiness. And when they talk about the future, it's not about labels or timelines. It's about experiences. Traveling together, growing together, learning from each other. Fans who once rooted for Jordan on screen now find themselves rooting for him in real life. Many say this feels like the love story he was always meant to have, not one shaped by a show, but one shaped by genuine connection. And honestly, that's what makes it romantic. Because real love doesn't always come with dramatic music or perfect lighting. Sometimes it comes quietly and stays. Of course, not everyone understands it, and that's okay. Jordan seems unbothered by opinions, because when you've lived enough life, you learn something important. You don't live for approval, you live for happiness. And right now, happiness looks a lot like shared smiles, private moments, and a relationship built on trust. People often ask whether love like this can last, but maybe that's the wrong question. Maybe the better question is, does it feel right? And by all accounts, it does. Jordan isn't trying to convince anyone. He's simply living his truth. And in doing so, he's reminding everyone watching that love isn't something you outgrow. It evolves, it deepens, and sometimes it surprises you in the best possible way. So whether you see this story as bold, beautiful, or simply heartwarming, one thing's certain: love doesn't care about expectations. It only cares about connection. And Jordan Heller has clearly found something special. Now it's your turn. Do stories like this change how you see love? Do you believe happiness matters more than public opinion? Share your thoughts below, join the conversation, and keep celebrating love in all its unexpected forms, because you never know when your own surprise story might begin. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.